Hello, I'm Eric Rempel, the Chief Innovation Officer at Redwood Logistics. And a little bit about Redwood, we are a modern 3PL, but we're also a digital 4PL, creating real-time data fabrics which bring our fragmented industry together. So part of our business focuses on optimizing physical supply chains, and the other part focuses on creating plug-and-play digital supply chains. In other words, Redwood moves your freight, manages your freight, and today we'll demo how we innovate with you via RedwoodConnect. So RedwoodConnect is the first integration platform as a service built for logistics. No matter your systems, partners, data requirements, we connect everything. So if we open up this playbook here, we'll kind of show you what that means. Let's take a look at this life cycle here of your traditional 3PL and see what that means. You can see that the top layer is all about how your customers interact with you, the bottom layer is how your carriers interact with you, and all of these dots represent things you might want to connect to. Right? But solving that problem is really, really hard because as you look, and there's a whole bunch more in here, you have to figure out how do you get all of these things connected? How do you build this fabric? And often the answer is it's really risky and complex. Orchestrating apps and workflow is difficult, and the reality is companies are struggling to keep up. So with RedwoodConnect, our playbooks, what you're seeing here, these dots, they represent processes behind the scenes. But every playbook here gets you about 80% of the way there. We all know everyone's supply chain is different, but there's a lot of patterns in between that have reusability patterns. And so that's what we've done. Our playbooks get you 80% there. Our professional services experts get you the rest of the way. It's so easy like banana cream pie. And at a rapidly growing partner ecosystem, and all of a sudden, you've got what it takes to evolve faster. So if we take a look at that ecosystem and we really see what's involved, you're gonna notice that there's a whole bunch of logos in here that you recognize. There's a whole bunch of companies. And so who uses these functions, right? Functional connectors to have logic, how you route data, but also to whom you connect, right? If you look at all of these and you want to see, what's in this marketplace, you have so many choices to connect to. And so we built this for shippers to obviously, use these functional and system connectors to orchestrate business logic between systems. Freight tech companies, or ISVs, use us to use this marketplace and publish their own connectors so shippers and partners can connect 10 times faster than using a traditional API integration. And we built this for Redwood Logistics ourselves. We're a multi-billion-dollar 3PL, and we need this to connect to our partners, to our carriers, to our customers. And so we built this for ourselves, and we use it for the market. But not just that, we really believe in open ecosystems. And so we also have this as a competitor product. We sell this to other 3PLs, to other LSPs. We really believe in open ecosystems, and we really believe in this concept of co-opetition. So if we take a look at this and open it one step further, what you'll notice in this playbook here is that there's a lot going on, obviously. But who uses this specific flow? Well, there's a 3PL out there called RWI Logistics. They're part of the Castellini Group, and they're one of our customers. They're a non-asset-based 3PL specializing in a lot of refrigerated and dry van transportation. And they worked with us to become a digital 3PL. They wanted to handle omni-channel sales for both, how you get real-time and, traditionally brokered pricing. They needed digital procurement, right? A way that, they could do a lot of what Parade was showing here on screen, and we'll get that to that in a second. But the reality is they wanted to automate as much as they could, and they wanted it to be seamless where they can just tell us what they need, we help them with it, and then they have total visibility to their back-end integration platform. And so if we open up the systems and we go one step further, you can see that they leverage MercuryGate, Parade, Project 44, they stream data to Snowflake, and they consume it with Domo. So if we go and we take a look quickly again at their processes, they've got the first one here, which is how they handle Project 44 tracking. This is where they can actually take their messages and register them, okay, and send them off once they get this data coming in. I'll switch over to their environment. And in doing so, we can see that all of their data is completely segmented. So as I mentioned, they have an EDI solution that deals with all of your 990s, 214s, 210s, 997s, All of these are just dragged and dropped for their specific use cases and how they want to interact with their carriers and customer partners. Same thing with how they integrated with Parade. As we mentioned, they're leveraging other tools in this open ecosystem. They wanted this digital brokerage capability where they can get data out of their MercuryGate system, cleanse that data, and transform it to Parade so they can start registering and have quotes and reservations and all of this automated within their own environment. Similarly, as we mentioned with Project 44, as a good partner, right, they send outbound tracking updates from their brokerage operations into MercuryGate via Project 44, but also the other way around so that they have this visibility. And what's interesting, you'll see here, is sometimes when updates come through, they don't have geodata. So they enrich this with Google API lookup to figure that out, automatically enrich it, and then send it off to Project 44 so that they could comply with their needs. Similarly, with sending data to Snowflake. There's another Snowflake process they leveraged where data comes into the system. It's transformed and normalized out of all of the XML that you get traditionally out of cloud-based TMSs, but then put it in something that data scientists can use, analysts can use, and goes into a raw layer in Snowflake, and then from there they transform it, and they leverage Domo to get visibility out of this, and they've dumped all legacy reporting that traditionally comes out of the TMS because they have real-time actionable insights where they can make changes on it and make what's meaningful for their business. So if we go back to the marketplace and we take a look and you see all of these partners, our digital ecosystem really is growing all the time. And today at F3, I'm really excited to announce that FreightWaves has selected Redwood as its official connectivity partner for FreightWaves Sonar. That means that TMS users can work with Redwood and FreightWaves to embed data from Sonar and the new Track product directly into their TMS rating engines and decision-making logic. And that's a big deal. And so again, when looking at an ecosystem like this, right, we created RedwoodConnect because we needed to, because our customers needed it, but also because we truly believe in high-value open ecosystems. So as you saw in the demo, not only do shippers and freight tech partners use RedwoodConnect to streamline logistics connectivity, but so do 3PLs to deliver value to their customers faster than ever. So please swing by our booth, learn how RedwoodConnect can help you. Please don't forget to vote for Best in Show and connect to win with RedwoodConnect. Thank you.